Okay, I will begin my speech with a song. Okay, the song you just heard was the Ave Maria by Franz Schubert, the famed composer. Mary, the Mother of God, has many names that she goes by. And the Immaculate Conception, Our Lady of Lourdes, and to me, the most important, Nuestra Senora de Guadalupe, or Our Lady of Guadalupe. What I will talk about in my speech is the history, the significance, and the influence Our Lady of Guadalupe has had on my Mexican heritage. Like other cultures, my Mexican culture has symbols that relate to its nationality. In America, you have the bald eagle, and in China, you have the dragon. In my Mexican culture, I have Our Lady of Guadalupe. Stanford Poll writes, Guadalupe still remains the most powerful religious symbol in Mexico today. I have never been nor seen the Basilica of Guadalupe, but have been raised to take Our Lady of Guadalupe as my own mother, and to take from her my moral beliefs and walk through life openly, not in judgment of others. In the historical background of Our Lady of Guadalupe began in Mexico in 1531 at Teapec, a hill northwest of what is now Mexico City, according to the sancta.org. I will focus my speech on the Mexican culture and my Mexican heritage. Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492 and took over the Caribbean and with the help of the Spaniard conquistadors. Hernando Cortez led the expedition that had ended the Aztec Empire. According to MaryOurMother.net, on August 13, 1521, the once glorious city of Tenochtitlan was destroyed with the Aztec practice of human sacrifice ending. The conquest of the Mesopotamia America was completed. The apparition or appearance of Our Lady of Guadalupe was on December 9, 1531, to Juan Diego. The story goes that Juan Diego was walking to church one day and heard birds singing, and then heard a voice of a woman calling his name at the top of the hill. Once he reached the top of the hill, he discovered that standing there was a beautiful lady who had called herself the Mary Virgin of God, Mary the Mother of God. She asked Juan Diego to take a message to the bishop that he is to build a church on the hill. Once he went to the bishop and had told him what he had seen, the bishop did not believe him and asked for a sign. Juan Diego returned to the hill and told the Virgin what the bishop had said. The bishop told him to walk to the top and that there will be roses waiting for him there to pick. Juan Diego, however, did not believe him, because at that time roses were not something that were common to be grown in December. To his surprisement, there was flowers flourishing. He wrapped the roses in his tilma or cape and carried them to the church. He then unraveled his tilma, and the miraculous image of Our Lady of Guadalupe was imprinted on the cape, and the bishop decided to go ahead and make the church. Now that you understand the historical background of Our Lady of Guadalupe, let me tell you the cultural significance. In Mexico Mexico, there are three major holidays celebrated: Christmas, Easter, and the feast day of Our Lady of Guadalupe. According to InsideMexico.com, the trip to the Basilica in Mexico on her feast day, December 12th, is at many times the longest and hardest trip some will take all year. Many crawl on their hands and knees in order to see Our Lady. Some have blood coming from their hands from crawling for so long to see her. The conversion of Mexico and Central and South America to Catholicism has influenced not only my own religious affiliation, but many other Mexican Americans.
My Catholicism has given me many of my moral beliefs. Shrines in Mexican American homes to saints are a common thing. I have one in my own home of the Blessed Mother. We look to her and pray to her in times of hardness and in sadness, and in comfort and in joy. Each culture has signs and symbols that signify different meaning. In my culture, household shrines of Our Lady of Guadalupe work as a daily reminder of my Mexican heritage and me being Catholic. Even though I have never been to the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City, it has influenced and impacted my sense of ethnic and cultural identity and my perception of others and core beliefs. In Our Lady of Guadalupe, Rodriguez writes, Our Lady of Guadalupe is a symbol of both cultural and religious identity. For the people who have stripped them of everything, she restores them to their dignity, their humanity, and their place in history. She is the patron of all things because she represents all things. She has no judgment of class, gender, orientation, or sexual orientation. She has no judgment of any. For her, Our Lady of Guadalupe has taught me not to be judgmental, and has taught me many of my moral standings. Without Our Lady of Guadalupe, many Mexican Americans will not share many of the same ethnic and cultural values that we as Mexicans share today. In concluding in my speech, I hope that you take and understand the influence Our Lady of Guadalupe has had not only on me, but in other Mexican Americans. She is the ultimate mother to me, in good, bad, and in good and bad times. She has taught me morality and to stand in high regards. She has taught me not to judge others, for that is not my choice. Vergalo Elizondo writes, scholars seek to interpret what they think they know. We as people speak freely about what we experience. Our Lady of Guadalupe is not a historical figure to the people of Mexico. She is a friend, a guide that gently helps you through life. Thank you, and if there's any questions, I will take them now.